Alright guys, we're going to be making Tex-Mex burgers. Just a different alternative to your regular everyday burger. So we tried to create this video already with my video camera so we can pause it and go, but now we got to do it with my wife's iPhone. So it's going to be a little long. I apologize for that. But what we did on the other video was we chopped up your tomatoes, your onions, and your jalapenos, and just mix it together in there. You don't have to add the tomatoes if you don't want. You can, switch up, or you can just add different stuff that you find fit. And we got our ground beef here to make our burgers with. Taco seasoning. We chose hot chili seasoning mix. You can have whatever you want, and just taco blend cheese. And again, you can use whatever you find fit. So we want to get a pan here. Like I said, I want to re-apologize. It's going to be a little longer. My video camera where I can pause the movie is not going to be working here. And one thing that we're going to do also, as well, is we are going to add an egg. Make sure we add two. We're going to add an egg just to keep the burgers from falling apart, maybe to help add. I'm sorry guys if I am doing something wrong, then just to let you guys know, I'm not really a chef, so I believe you would take the yellow parts out, the yolks out. Yep. That's good. Alrighty. Bear with me, guys. I wish I could cut it and stuff like that, but I don't really know how to, besides my video camera, which I said went dead. So you just want to mix your egg in there, just to keep it from whew, that's cold. Just to keep it from breaking apart in the process. It helps keep it together. I never used it, but you know. Ooh, it's cold. Alright, now that you mix that together, you want to add your taco seasoning. You want to add your taco seasoning into it now. Make sure you guys wash your hands before you do this, unless you're eating by yourself and don't mind your own germs. So you want to put your taco seasoning in there. So all I like to do is just put half on top here. Season the top real good. Mix it up a little bit. And then you want to get that. And a whole package sometimes, depending on how much you're making. Like for this, I don't think a whole package would. I think a whole package would kind of overdo it. So that's about all I'm gonna put there. We're just gonna mix it on up. You guys can feel free to skip throughout this video. If you don't, that'd be fine too. But So you want to just mix that up. And your next step would be to make your burgers. Now the onion and tomato that I showed you guys earlier is actually going to be stuffed in these burgers, and the cheese as well. So you're going to grab you a gob. Grab you a gob of your good old burger meat. And tear out the middle here. So you kind of like make a little cup, like a little dome there. Let me wash my hands. I was dealing with egg and raw meat, so I don't like touching stuff that I'll be touching later on with my filthy salmonella hands. of one of my pet peeves there. So now we want to open your cheese, which I can't because it's so dang slippery. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get here. I just put it all together, or my wife put it all together and just mixed it on up. Make it easier, so you just grab it. You want to make it as wide, make it pretty wide so it can cover a good portion of your burger. Put how much you find fit. Put about that much, a little bit more in there. You know, guys, it's all up to your guys' preference. So if you guys don't want a lot, then don't put a lot. I'm sure my wife doesn't want that much, so this will probably be mine. Throw your cheese in there. However much cheese you want. You could always throw it on the other side. And now, you want to just close your burger up. Just close her on up. These here are going to be some pretty big burgers. If you have to, just throw you some extra meat on top of there. You don't want it seeping out while you're cooking it around the edges. And what I always do, these are going to be some huge Texas-sized burgers. But what I always do is just get a plate and just smash it down. No, your homemade burgers aren't really going to be McDonald's perfect. So let's go over the steps real quick, just in case you missed it. You want to cut your onions. This is for 3 people, so we dice what, 1 onion? So we dice 1 onion, 1 tomato, and 2 jalapenos. And 2 jalapenos. These are green jalapenos. Don't know the exact name. I'm not really a cooker, like I said. So you dice it up. My wife put it in this bowl right here, and put that to the side. Now get your meat. Put an egg or 2 in it, or 3, however many you got, and put your taco seasoning, get it all mushed up and good together. And then we want to get your tacos, make a hole, like we did in the first one there. We want to make a hole, little canyon thing. We want to get it so it spreads throughout most of the burger. Doesn't have to spread through all, but so it could spread through most of the burger here. And once again, folks, if you guys need to find the recipe, which there really isn't any, there's just ground beef of your liking, chopped onion, chopped jalapeno, and chopped tomato. You can add whatever you like. I mean, if you want bell peppers, add some bell peppers in there, or whatever you guys want. So it's just universal. And I don't know how we're going to do this, because since I cannot pause it, you can? Okay, so you see what we're doing here. We're just putting our cheese in, just like we did on the first one. And we'll be back. I just found out that we can pause it on what we're recording at the iPhone. So we'll be back after it's done, and we'll show you what it looks like. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright, guys, here we are. I'd say about 10-15 minutes later. I would have cooked it on the grill, so all you guys don't laugh at me, but I ran out of propane, so I had to cook it on the good old stove. As you can see, I didn't add enough eggs and breadcrumbs, so this one fell apart, so of course that one will be mine. And so about 15 minutes, throw it on. I threw it on high, seared one side, seared the other one, and kind of locked it in a little bit. Then I put it on for high for about 5 minutes. Threw it on medium for another 5. Threw it on a little in between low and medium for a little bit longer. Doing fine now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it off. Let it sear. Just like cooking a burger. So I'm kind of upset with my burger, but not that bad. As you can see, this one came out good. This one here came out pretty good here. And the one I'll be eating today came out in about 5 different pieces. That's not bad. It's still stuck together. But hey, like I said, always make an excuse if you do that. Hey, I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't red in the middle, so this was my test subject here. You know, that's why I'm eating it. But anyway, so this, you know, it came out nice. Came out nice. Tastes good too. Alright, so thanks guys for watching. So once again, grab your ground beef accordingly, just like you would a burger. So how many people you have. Diced onions, diced jalapenos, diced tomatoes. Add whatever you like. Next time I was thinking of some cooked bacon. Dice it up in there as well. Put the cheese in the middle. And you're done. So enjoy. Comment, like, dislike. Tell me what you guys think. Don't dislike me because of this burger, guys. It wasn't my fault, alright? The dog did it. Alright, thanks, man.